Hello, and welcome back. As always, I have a link tree to my Ko-fi and Redbubble in the description below if you like what I do and or want my art in your things. You can like, you can comment, you can subscribe. More importantly, the people of Palestine can use our aid in the ostensible aftermath of the latest genocidal rampage by the Zionist regime. Beyond Israel's general atrocities, the peoples of Sudan and the Democratic Republic of Congo could also use our support. And on a United States level, the new old fascist administration is undermining human rights, starting with immigrants. I have a link tree with various options to offer support linked in the description below. If you have any aid organizations you regard highly, please leave a comment and I'll take a look. But for now, it's showtime! It's time for the next level of the Colony 6 Reconstruction. Before we start, let me note that the Time Attack shop now offers all the materials and collectibles we need for the Reconstruction.
What friends choose?
All the way back on this side. This happened back in episode 84, when I reached Gondoral Cathedral at the top of the New Prison Island map. I've also since completed the Future Connected storyline, so now he's also offering the Master Arts books, which are a recent addition to the game. Let's move on to the first thing on today's itinerary, Housing Level 5. For this, we need 2 Vang Star Wings, 3 Gogol Horns, 2 Red Frontiers, 2 Black Styrenes, and 3 Rainbow Zirconia. And we also need 300,000 gold. Vang's Star Wings can be sourced from high-level Vang. These are Tempest Vang on the Bionis leg, and Brabalam Vang in Tephra Cave, and Musical Vanflare. They don't have a trade option, so you will have to farm, however. You know, I wasn't going to have a repeat of last episode's Let's Fight Enemies that are far stronger than the party debacle, but this guy's honestly not that strong anymore. We can kill him.
Stay on your guard. I'm gonna go all out. Don't let a single
Let's kill this freak.
Your fighting spirit is mine. Spirit of ice to me.
Really? This guy? You're not involved in this, you freak. Okay, let's kill this other guy first.
Are you okay? What happened? Focus your attacks. Okay.
Really? Funky dance? Really?
No restraint. Enemy reinforcements.
Why? Why are there more reinforcements? Who is coming? Who is there?
Headshot. Laura, we're not done yet. Leave it to me. Poison air. The ether is flowing through me. None can oppose us. Anytime, any place. This is the last train.
There. What is up with this other guy? Why do they keep coming? So annoying.
Spirit of ice to me. Wind. I really like our vibe. I agree. Are you okay? What happened? Now!
God, it's so annoying.
Blade, manifest yourself. I can't take. Empty lightning at your peril. Ha! Don't mess with Melia. Ancient spirit of ice to me. Manifest yourself. You can change the future.
I don't understand why those quad wings were coming after us. They're not related to Vangs. Yeah, there we go. Vang Star Wing. It's windy in here. Gogol horns don't have a trade option either, but can be dropped by any Gogol in the game. Except for the dogmatic Gogol, which is a non-responding enemy exclusive to the quests Talia's Research and Investigating Satoral. Red Frontiers are Sword Valley collectibles. If you don't already have the 2 you need, I have some good news. They can spawn at the assembly hall after Mechonis core. I have some bad news. Its spawn rate is 2%. Between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. Don't farm for them here. There is another Colony 6 location that can spawn these at a higher rate, at a higher potentiality, but it requires special level 5. Luckily, there is a trade option for these. Rizaka, on the Fallen Arm, begins offering them for trade at 5-star area affinity. Similar Shenaniganry abounds with the Black Styrenes. As Central Factory collectibles, you'll need to rely on Colony 6 to provide if you hadn't gotten them before the Mechonis was destroyed. The top of the watchtower at night has the highest spawn chance. There is another possible spawn area, but it's a special level 5 thing and it has a lesser chance. In a less lucky chance, there is a trade option, Pepino, after he's been immigrated to Colony 6. However, he only offers it at 5-star area affinity, so that's not really a true option. The last item for housing is the Rainbow Zirconia, a Colony 9 collectible. These are very common, so it shouldn't be a big issue, but if you don't want to wander around looking for them, Dionysus offers them as his initial trade option. Lucas offers them at 2-star area affinity. Werner offered them as his overtrade item for 3,900 G, but only when he was still in Colony 9. And Batu Batu offers them also at 2-star area affinity, but with the Bionis leg, or Colony 6 area. It's a thing. But he is so much more out of the way that it really isn't worth it to trade with him unless you're already in the area for something else. And I think they can spawn in the Colony 6 Armu farm, but why though?
Alright.
Moving on to Commerce, level 5. We're going to need 1 Ocean Elixir of Life, 4 Ancient Sardi Meat, 2 Art Core Coils, 1 Fortune Feather, and 4 Hill Fireflies. Oh yeah, and gold. 250,000. The Ocean Elixir of Life is dropped by the Kyle Lexos that starts spawning in Colony 6 after Mechonis core. It's a 100% drop, so you might as well merc a couple for both the Reconstruction and Replica Monado 2. But there are a couple of trade options. I think they also at least show up during rain. Atael begins offering them for trade at 5-star area affinity after Mechonis core. He can be found north of the reservoir in Frontier Village. And Vidian, after being rescued from White Wing Palace after Mechonis core, offers them also at 5-star area affinity. Ancient Sardi meat is only dropped by high-level Sardi. You'll be looking for Throne Sardi in Colony 9. Which are somewhere. Yep, fish. And Envy Sardi in Ragwell Lake on the Bionis leg. There's no trade options. Go fish! Why is Go Fish? Why did it get themed like that? Art Core Coils are a Galahad Fortress collectible with a unique spawn trait. After triggering the self-destruct device, the nearby turbines will explode and spawn 3 new spawn points each. The first turbine room's spawn points only provide ultramarine ants, while the second turbine rooms are the same way but for the coils. After Mechonis core, however, both have a chance to spawn in the Colony 6 Armu farm between 6 a.m. and 5 p.m. There we go. The coils can also be found behind the watchtower at special level 4, and somewhere in the military area at level 5, because, you know, the military. Somewhere in this area. Fortune Feathers are an Agneritha collectible, though their description explicitly sources them from somewhere on the Bionis, that doesn't have a trade option. After Mechonis core, they begin spawning at the top of the special level 4 watchtower. They can also spawn behind the tower, but only between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. And also somewhere in the military area at special level 5. This doesn't really matter, because it doesn't exist yet, so why do I keep mentioning it? Finally, we come to hill fireflies, which are another collectible without a trade option. Luckily, they're also fairly common across the Bionis leg. Oh, my nose is really stuffy for some reason. Next on the docket is Nature level 5, which requires 3 Ardun Elder Beards, 1 Tokilos King Egg, 2 Lewisia Silver, Lewisia, 2 Black Liver Beans, and 2 Black Beetles, and 280,000 gold. One Ardun Elderbeard was required for Replica Monado 1, and it can only be acquired by hunting Magnus Ardun on the Bionis leg. Tokilos King Eggs were another material required for a Replica Monado quest, this time number 5, and they can also only be acquired by hunting, this time the leg Tokilos on the Bionis leg. The Tokilos actually have a 100% drop rate for their eggs, so it's just a matter of killing a couple. There is, of course, another enemy that can drop them. Protective Torquedon, a unique Tokilos that appears at the Heavenly window in Tephra Cave. It actually has a lesser chance of dropping eggs, so don't farm this freak for eggs. Lewisia Silver are an Agniratha collectible, so you'll likely have to rely on the updated Colony 6 collectible pools. Said that weird. They have a chance to spawn at the top of the watchtower and also behind it, but its odds of spawning behind the tower change throughout the day. There is also a trading non-option, Berry Jammy, who begins offering them for trade at 5-star area affinity once she's moved to Colony 6. Which, again, is really hard to do. Increasing the area affinity with Colony 6 is an ordeal. Maybe I'm just doing something wrong. It feels weird that it's taking so long. Black Liver Beans are a rarer collectible in the Bionis interior. There are no trade options, so you're going to have to start grinding out collectible nodes. Or time attack farming, that's also an option for all of these. One of the better places to find the Black Liver Beans is actually a collectible node right here at the end of Terminal Vein. It's a little out of the way though. It has one of the higher chances of spawning them. The final thing needed is Black Beetles, which are an Ether Mine collectible. Fairly easy, I suppose. I will mention that before Makah's Core, they could also spawn at the Assembly Hall at special level 1. Beyond that, you could also trade for them with Norara once she's immigrated to Colony 6. It's one of her initial trade options. The final piece of the puzzle is special level 5. Needing 2 Inferno elements, 2 Bolt elements, 3 Blue Light Amps, 2 Angel Engine X's, and 3 Rabbit Diodes. Oh yes, I've lowered the bone pillar. I forgot. It doesn't matter now what happens. I will never give up the fight. As long as the voice inside. Grab the damn ladder, you freak. Inferno elements are only dropped by Crater Nebulae. Inferno elements are only dropped by Crater Nebulae. Okay, I'm laughing. I'm gonna keep that in. By Crater Nebulae in Prison Island. There's also Inferno Heinrich, if you want a more consistent drop, but also it's Inferno Heinrich. Fuck him. Bolt elements are also only dropped by Nebulae in Prison Island. These ones being Solare types. Solare types? These ones. It's a rarer drop again, and there aren't any uniques to take advantage of in this case. Blue Light Amps are an Agniratha collectible, so it's back to Colony 6 if you don't have enough. After Makah's Core, they can be found at the top of the Watchtower at special level 4, but only between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. and also in the military area at special level 5 or whatever. In terms of trade options, we're kind of out of luck here. The only option is Elixir after he's been invited to Colony 6, and he only begins offering the amps at 5-star area affinity. And you know how this goes. Angel Engine crosses are a central fact. Nah, it's not really better, is it? Crosses are a central factory of collectible that spawn during the night only. After Makai's core, they can be found at the top of the watchtower between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. And also in the military area at special level 5 again. It's meh. Additionally, the trade options are certainly not optioning. Alexei rears his head once again, but he only offers the engines while he's in Setoral Marsh, during a quest that requires a character we haven't invited yet. This character also is mutually exclusive to another. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Another option is Shilks, who begins offering them at 5-star area affinity after immigrating to Colony 6. So again, Rapid Diodes are a Colony 9 collectible, completing the quartet of the level 5 requirements, ending with common early game collectibles. Even beyond just running about for a bit in a completely non-threatening area, there are 4 trade options and 1 non-option to consider. Moritz offers these as one of his initial trade items. Jan begins offering them at 2-star area affinity. Satata used to offer these when he was still at the refugee camp, also starting at 2 stars. Sesame begins offering them at 3 stars, and Rocco offers them as his overtrade item for 3000 G. With all that collected, let's get reconstructing. With that, we temporarily have reached the completion threshold for the game to start playing the final mix of the Colony 6 theme. Something is about to happen that will drop it back below the threshold for a little bit, but it's just an odd little coincidence. Oriental glasses. Phantasmal glasses that allow the wearer to read any language. Allow the reader to wear any language. Great googly moogly, it's all gone to shit! Enemies are attacking one of the colony's ether planters. Maybe they are attracted to the ether there. Fend off the attack before one of the inhabitants gets hurt. There's a problem at an ether planter. Eliminate the primeval enemies to help the presidents feel at ease. Defeat 2 ancient Rogulia in the area of the ether planter on Splintered Path. Later. Commerce. Commerce level increased by 1. 7 shops have been built. New shops are now available in Colony 6, and I have stuff to say about that, but I'll say about it later. You received a present from all the residents. Titan Arms, from one of the best heavy armor sets in the game. Possibly the only instance of those in the game? I don't quite remember. I didn't make a note of that. I probably should have made a note of that. Nature time. It looks beautiful. Look at those wonderful rocks. Nature level increased by 1. We're all set to start mining again. The mine's ether crystals have gone up in rank. Category complete bonus nature. You received a present from a president. We should kill the president. You received a present from all the residents. Experience up 4.
Alright.
And finally, special. Oh boy. The military. Special level increased by 1. The HQ stronghold has been completed. You can now get collectibles here. Category complete bonus. Special. You received a present from all the residents. I see what's happening. I'm reading the word residents while I'm saying presents, which comes out as presidents. Master glasses. Once worn by a renowned scholar, said to have seen all of this world. Level complete bonus, level 5. A large ether light has been built. Right in the middle of where people would be walking. It's just great. It's just great. Good job putting it there. Level complete bonus. You received a present from all the residents. Titan plate. Again, from one of the best heavy armor sets. I've done it, Juju. Are you happy? Why am I allowed to come back into this? Of course, during the attack on the ether planters, it causes the completion to drop, which is why the music went back down a level. And then went back up a level because we just kind of ignored it. How do we even get up on top of the HQ? Isn't that where the collectibles are, or is that somewhere else? Is it over there? I'm gonna be honest, I don't exactly know where anything is at the moment. Ah, it's this. It's this thing. There it is. Yes, just let the residents wander around in the military area. That's a great idea. Oh, there's a heart-to-heart up here. Hey, black styrene. 2 black styrenes, wow. And we got an art core coil at the start. For that whole little shindig. So, we need to go down here to deal with the ancient Rogulias, whatever they were. Don't worry about that quest in front of the entrance to the colony. We'll deal with that some other time. There's also Telethia down here. So that's entertaining.
This represents no problem whatsoever. This should be easy. I can handle this one. Summon copy. Ha! The ether is flowing through me. Double blade. Helping each other is our greatest strength. Gotta get wild.
I don't feel like it.
Perfect shot, Shala. Shala, beautiful shot.
You eliminated the threat of the primeval enemies that appeared by the ether planter. The attack is over, so everything should be back to normal now.
Battle should be okay if we fight like this. We make a great team.
And jumping back into here, we can see that it jumps back up to 90% from 78. Oh yeah, we can actually look at what he says. There's no more space. We've built all the houses we need. There's no more room for shops now. I think the residents can buy everything they need, though. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. The ether crystals in the mine are excellent quality now. Go and take a look for yourself. I think this really is as good as it gets. I never thought we'd do so well. Thank you for your help. Now, let's start with getting more dudes into this wacky place. Starting in Colony 9, we have the final invitee from here. The Shiftless Nick. requires housing level 5, and he'll only relocate to Colony 6 if no Parikh has been registered in the affinity chart, which requires accepting McCrish's Missing Lodger quest.
How's it going?
Weedy, weak, wimpy. Pick one, anyone. I hate being this weak all the time, but I don't know what to do. If only there was someone who could train me, like a small child that was kept as a pet. There has to be someone, somewhere, who can help me. Invite Colony 6. Colony 6? I've heard that the old residents have been rebuilding lately. I could probably find someone to help me if I went there. I'll do it. I'll go. I'll turn my whole life around. As the spirit, I don't care. Nick has moved to Colony 6, Reconstruction +2, Population +3. I'll skip to the Machina village on the Fallen Arm, I suppose. Neo-Nick. Hey, it's Nick's all the way down. Neo-Nick will immigrate to Colony 6 when housing and nature reach level 5. This is a great camera. This is great. It's a great camera. I hate it. I hate the camera.
Yes.
Is there a lot of nature in Colony 6? I think that I'd really like to live there. Nice and to the point. No sob story. You'd allow me to go to Colony 6? Are you sure? I would love to. I'll pack my things right away. It's always been my dream to live amongst nature. Not like all this nature that's down here on the Fallen Arm. That's not nature-y enough. Neo-Nick has moved to Colony 6. Reconstruction +2, Population +3. I think they missed out on a chance to have Neo-Nick and Nick be friends. Just go the whole Nick bottom line. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Shilks raises his head again. Shilks appears again. Shilks is the other one. Shilks is the other Machina immigrant, requiring both housing and commerce to be level 5, and for the population to have reached 120. Which I'm not exactly sure how they're measuring, because there's definitely not 120 people. There's definitely not 120 NPCs wandering around.
Hi there.
I have a dream of one day opening a large shop. I want to be somewhere there are a lot of potential customers. I've heard that there are a lot of people in Colony 6. Are you sure? Thank you very much. I'm going to open a shop that's loved by all. Homs, Nopon, Hi Entia, everyone. And when I have, make sure you come and visit. Shilks has moved to Colony 6. Reconstruction +2, Population +4. Because, like, look, it's +4. It's +4 population. He's not 4 people. Enemies are attacking one of the colony's ether planters. Maybe they are attracted to the ether there. Fend off the attack before one of the inhabitants gets hurt. Yeah, I'm totally gonna do that. I'm totally going to defeat Demon King Dragonia at Hope Farm. Hello, Dragonia. You sick freak. Look at this sick monster. He's such an asshole. Yeah, that's not gonna happen for a while. Probably level 93. Also, Dragonia's loot pool is like cream. It's so good. It's such a good loot pool. So you're not going to want to kill him immediately. Instead, you're going to have to farm him with Ricky and Yoink to steal his stuff. He also has an instant death attack, so that's not helpful. Look at him, just menacing the crops. Anyways, we now only have 2 pairs of mutually exclusive residents left. Dawn's daughters, N and Zel. And the Nopon caretakers, Gowago the butler, who was just lurking outside of Ricky's house for some reason. What are you doing? And Minata the maid. I'll handle the Nopon in the next episode. N and Zel offer a fairly chunky sequence of side quests that rewards Charla's 5th skill tree branch. Unfortunately, that quest chain requires an area affinity of 4.5 stars, which has been proving remarkably difficult. I have decided that I want to complete the Tephra cave map, which means that we're gonna run. We're gonna run for it. Gonna just ignore everything and run. I'm not ignoring everything. I've stopped to collect stuff because I am incredibly focused. Yes, let's run into this nest of spiders. Why did I go down there? Curiosity, mostly. There's probably a unique down here, isn't there? Oh, it just crawls down from the ceiling? Or something? Maybe? I don't know. I don't trust it. Time to run. I do not respect you. Goodbye. Arachno's feeding lair. Lovely. Goodbye. Path of Absolution. Interesting. Interesting. Ah, yes. And that comes back out up to here. Interesting. Okay. Sure thing, Ricky. Yes, a hole. And a tunnel. And, oh god. Plump Sprata. Plump Sprata. Fascinating. What's up this way? We're now on top of this little plateau. That's not the right word for this. Shelf. It doesn't matter. Oh, it's another one of these. Interesting. Oh, and here's this ether deposit that we weren't able to get to normally before. Now that we can get to it now. No script, just vibes. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh. Did Charlotte just walk off? And this... is the Befalgar tomb. Which will be important for later. But not now, because I don't think we have the... I don't think we're high enough level for this. I think that's everything. Right? Well, maybe that. Maybe this has a little location marker that will be on it. But for now, I think that's about it. Bionis interior. We still need to finish the Bionis interior. Let me see. The second lung should be here. So, to get there, we need to be... Terminal nerve tower? You know, I hadn't realized that the heartbeat was so loud. You think I could jump over to that? Probably not. I'm doing it. I failed. Goodbye, Ricky. Into the goo with you. Ah!
Sidekicks.
I don't feel so good.
Finish fight.
Wait, don't rush off.
You know what turned out great for me the last time? Trying to jump to another platform. Let's do it again. I failed. There's geezers around, aren't there? Somewhere. Like, just kill me.
Ricky getting hungry.
Wait, don't rush off.
Ricky,
I don't feel so good. Sorry, it's my fault.
Well, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. This seems like a spot that will work. Or just kill me on impact. Funk.
Ricky getting hungry.
Wait, don't rush off.
There we go. Oh yeah, there's that ether deposit on the little platform right there. Never be. Oh yeah, Dark King Barbarous. I guess we're fighting you.
Leave it to you.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly. This should be easy. Shifted into second gear. Double blade.
No, not Soul Reed. You bastard. We're too much higher a level for that to really affect us.
Wonderful to be with everyone.
Don't do that. Nice. Really? Charla? Where, Oh, there you are. I guess you got knocked off.
We make a great team. Right, let's keep going.
He didn't know what was coming for him. I did not look at anything that I just got, but it looked good. It looked fairly good. Now we enter.
I can feel myself getting
Yeah.
stronger.
Yes, thank you, Fiora. The second lung. I believe at the end there's a unique Largo. Got a funny name? Ah yes, Active Impulso. I want to kill you just for your name. Because your name is lovely. Die. Too bad we don't have a topple on this team.
Alrighty.
Cannons. Yes, cannons. Kill it. Yes. It is dead.
Great, guys.
We obliterated it with lasers. Nah. Rafaga armor, I think, was something that we got. I think it's pretty good. I think the Rafaga armor is also a pretty good medium armor set. And the Vanguard driver, made by Shulk especially for Rhine. We had a whole quest about that. A clandestine apathy. I see. Yeah, I'll kill you. There's no escape. There's only Ricky.
We make a great team. Right, let's keep going.
There we go. Cool. I think there's only one place left that we need to check. Which is that tube back into the third lung. Which was originally the only place that we could access in the interior.
Ricky getting hungry.
Wait, don't rush off.
Don't worry about it, Ricky. Everything's fine. I'm just throwing you off cliffs because it's faster. The reason why I chose you is because you have so much more health. You can take it! Because you're a king among men!
Hungry.
No, don't give up.
The third lung bronchus. Bronchus. And this is a hole that we were able... Oh, hey, that guy's still here. This is a hole that we were able to see when we first came through this area. Right, my guy? You have any thoughts on this? No? Still just the same dialogue? You're not worried about all of the... Yeah, we'll kill him.
Leave it to Hirobon.
This should be easy. Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
Really? This guy? You're gonna make things a problem for us? Come on, buckaroos. Did you know that buckaroo came from white people being unable to pronounce the Spanish word vaquero? Oh, this is another unique! Hello, Vivid and Stan. I wasn't expecting that. Give me your stuff. Might as well use the chain attack. Kill him.
Okay, perfect.
You look ridiculous. Telethia letter? The writing is too faint to be legible. The deep imprint of a seal is visible. Huh. I guess that's why both of them attacked at the same time. Because they were, in fact, both bastards.